Climategate set to break wide open. New developments today involving those hacked emails from Britain suggesting scientists are fudging data to make their case for global warming. Republican Senator James Inhofe is calling for a full investigation. He joins me now by phone from Oklahoma. Senator, you've seen these emails at length. Do you believe that the climate scientists are trying to conceal evidence that works against global warming?
Oh, that's been going on a long time, Stuart. In fact, I've talked to Neil about this over the years. 4 years ago, I made a speech on the Senate floor that almost mirrors what has been discovered in the last few days. And that is, I'd been approached for quite a while, many years now, since Kyoto, with really well-known scientists who have said that they were not able to have proper input, and several of them quit the IPCC, which is the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change that started this whole thing. So I think they've been cooking science for a long time, Stuart.
Well, Senator, I know you've seen the emails, but for the benefit of our viewers who haven't, I'm just going to read brief excerpts from 3 of them. Here's the first. Number 1 says, look, we can't account for the lack of warming at the moment, and it is a travesty that we can. Well, that's self-explanatory. That's really suggesting that the evidence isn't there. We don't know what's going on with this. Number 2. Quote, I'm really sorry that you have to go through all this stuff, Phil. Next time I see Pat Michaels at a scientific meeting, I'll be tempted to beat the crap out of him. Very tempted. Now, a clear-cut threat. Number 3, a little more complex, but listen to this. I've just completed Mike's Nature trick of adding in the real temps to each series for the last 20 years, i.e. from 1981 onwards, and from 1961 for Keith, to hide the decline. That seems like deliberately changing the data to suit your way. Now, lots of people have seen these emails. Do you think it's going to have an impact on the cap-and-trade legislation going through the Senate?
Oh, absolutely. By the way, that Mike, I assume, is Michael Mann, who was
Yes.
He had that original hoax, this hockey stick thing
Yes.
that's been... yes, I think it will. First of all, let me just say this. I think that the cap-and-trade legislation that passed the House, the Waxby-Markey bill, wasn't going to go anywhere. They tried their best to get enough votes to pass it. They couldn't do it. They're trying to do it before the big party at Copenhagen. But now that this has come out, and if you go back and look at the speech I made on the Senate floor 4 years ago, this really just documents what I was suspected at that time. I would say yes, this was stopped. I think that cap and trade was stopped anyway. People are just not ready to pass the largest tax increase in the history of America on something that's not well-founded.
Senator, I believe you have an announcement fresh for us at Fox News. Can you go ahead with it, sir?
Oh, yeah. Today, announcing the investigation. I'm the ranking member of the Environment Public Works Committee. We have sent out letters today to a number of government agencies, to the IGs, as a part of the investigation into the disclosure of emails and so forth. Also, we've sent them to the scientists whose names have appeared on some of the documents that have been revealed the last few days. And many of these scientists are scientists I'm very familiar with. They're the insiders of the IPCC that I think all along have been trying to avoid the real science in this whole notion about global warming.
Senator Inhofe, we appreciate you being with us today. Republican from Oklahoma. Thanks very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Ed Beck.